me.
DeMario Houston again. What a defense. And he takes this one all the way back a 45-yard pitch.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Bombers victory, a Blue Bombers victory over the Calgary Stampeders in Calgary with a tight game. So we would get our 8th win of the season, go 8-2 record. Calgary now goes to 3-7. Kind of crazy considering I really think that the Stampeders team is better than the Riders but who knows really? Because honestly, like the Stampeders now, this is I think they've gotten one offensive touchdown in 4 games. Like, it's not looking good for them. So who knows? However, so the Bombers squeak through with this one. Now, I don't have, I wasn't able to watch the first half of this game. I had some other stuff going on. And man, I really didn't miss much. Holy crap. That sounded like a steaming hot pile of shit. Just boring football. Drew Brown would start this game, and Drew Brown would play the entirety of this game, with Dakota Prukop going in a few times for like a trick play where he just kept like fumbling the ball. Did well in short yardage though, so did well mostly where it mattered. Drew Brown had a solid game overall from what I'd seen. Brady Oliveira with another consistent game, and that's the big word always surrounding Brady Oliveira is consistency, because he has it, and he has it in droves. Like, seriously, this guy from start to finish, every single game this year, he has just been fantastic. Sergio Castillo had a great game. This was very much a kicking showdown between Sergio Castillo and Rene Paredes, and I gotta say, this one's going to Castillo. Paredes with some difficult kicks, made a few ones. There was that last one he missed, and then he hit the uprights once. But this was a game of all defense. This was just defense shutting each other down. So the Stamps would go up 6-3 after the first quarter. However, the Bombers would bring it back, make it 6-6 going into half with a field goal in the second quarter. Third quarter, Calgary gets 2 field goals. We would get a field goal immediately followed by a touchdown. The convert is good, so 10 points for us, 6 for them. Important thing to note. So going into the fourth quarter, it was a score of 16 for the Bombers to 12 for the Stamps. The Stamps in the fourth quarter would get 6 points. The Bombers would get 3. Now, the interesting thing here is it was when Paredes misses that last kick, it's very important for Greg McCrae that he gets out of the end zone. You don't want to give up that 1 point. You do not want to let the Stamps tie it there. So good on Greg McCrae to get out. He had a good second half from what I had seen. It seemed like it did seem like the Bombers. It's funny. From what I saw, it looks like the Bombers' usual offensive line strengths and struggles, as I call them, have switched for this game, with the strengths being the run plays and the struggles being a pass block. I mean, Eli, from some of the stuff I'd seen in him, and I really wasn't impressed. Almost took an unnecessary roughness. Honestly, he really deserved an unnecessary roughness penalty where he was pushing and shoving some guys after the whistle, but we got a little bit lucky there. Near the end of the game, there was we had gotten called on a time count violation. I don't know why O'Shea doesn't call the timeout here, because we have 2 timeouts and there's like maybe 2 minutes left. So as far as I'm concerned, save yourself the penalty, take the timeout just before that penalty happens, and then keep your other timeout for a challenge. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. That's what I would have done. It's one of the few times where I'll critique O'Shea's coaching, because for the most part, he's the best for a reason, and so overall was decently pleased with him. DeMario Houston, holy crap, DeMario Houston is having one hell of a year. How good of a year, you may ask? The Calgary Stampeders. So hold on a second. DeMario Houston has 7 interceptions this season. The entire Calgary Stampeders have 6. DeMario Houston has more interceptions than the entirety of the Calgary Stampeders roster this year. That is crazy. That is just absolutely wild, especially for a team as defensively oriented as Calgary. So it's one of those things where if that's their strengths and we have one player beating their team in droves, that really shows something. And what that really shows is that we didn't have that great of a game. I dropped something. We really didn't have that great of a game, because it's one of those things where if that's the case, our offense has got to pick it up a bit. Overall, I was okay with the running game. It was mainly the throwing game. And it's just, so Drew Brown, he hesitates. He hesitates. And I completely understand. I get it. I know it's not easy filling the shoes that Zach Collaros has left behind. And it's one of those things where I hope to see Collaros back in that driver's seat soon. But Drew Brown had an okay game. Just a rough first half, I would say. Second half, I'd say, was kind of mid. So not the greatest game from Drew Brown, but simply not the worst either. I do say, though, Drew Brown, for some reason, plays so much better when he comes in clutch. What I mean by that is, rather than having him start, Drew Brown does great when Collaros goes down and we have to have somebody go in. I don't know what it is. I don't know if when it's clutch time, he just focuses in way more than he was before. It's a great thing to have. It's just it is the opposite of Mark Leggio, because Mark Leggio is everything that is not clutch. Is everything that is not clutch. So, oh boy, I can't wait to talk to Rick about that Ticats loss to the Edmonton Elks, the 2023 Edmonton Elks. Thank God they at least didn't lose in Edmonton, but I digress. So overall, this game was not great. It really wasn't. It really wasn't a great game. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Bombers didn't play very well. We got a 19-18 victory over the Stamps. Kicking showdown. Good game for Castillo. Good game for Oliveira. I mean, Willie Jefferson knocked a few balls down. DeMario Houston's always great. The defense played well. I saw Adam Bighill take an undisciplined penalty. Come on, Adam. Have that figured out. But overall, there was we just didn't get the offense the way we needed to. We didn't get a single offensive touchdown this game. I expect better moving forward. So next week we got the Alouettes. And then we got the Riders twice in a row. So we got to get some points up there against the Alouettes. I know they got Sean Lemon, and he's going to be coming for us, but we gotta make sure that we get past that. And then the Riders, well, that's self-explanatory. We have to blow out the Riders. I'm sorry, we must. The Dolagala Riders. So we'll get to that, though, soon enough as the weeks go by. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comment section down below. What you guys thought of the game in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Subscribe as well to CFL Central, which is over 1K now. I think it's all up to like 1.3, something crazy like that. You guys have been supporting that like absolutely fantastic recently, so cannot thank you guys enough. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.